find out whether it's got too much understeer, too much oversteer. Once you get the balance right, you come back, make changes. Once you get that balance right, then you need to do the damper settings to get the ride comfort and all that, you see. So it just develops from one to the other.
In terms of somebody like me who wants to restore an E-Type Jaguar, do you think I'm taking on far too big a job? Is it a very complex car mechanically?
It's a very simple car, basically, if you look at it. You've got the main floor pan, and you've got the attachment of the frame at the front, easy attachment for the engine, suspension, just four V-mountings to bolt it, drop the whole lot out, suspension, just work on it on the floor. Drive line, simple, gearbox. No, I don't see anything, well, I've never seen anything complicated about it. Keep it as very basic to the normal thing as you can. Don't go over the top, and that is then you've got probably an original car,
If you were going to restore one now, which would be the car that you'd say would be the best car to restore in terms of not only being kind of the archetypal E-Type, but also that it's a real driver's car and a usable classic?
Well, I think really you need to go, my personal choice would be to go for what we call the E-Type, that's the number one, Series 1. That is a nice car.
So, which E-Type is it to be? Well, my mind has been swayed by a chap called William Bodie, who in 1965, in January, in Motorsport, wrote the following. He said, "The E-Type Jaguar has been one of the world's most outstanding sports cars since the day it was first announced. But in its present form, the Series 1 4.2 litre, it is very near perfection. That's good enough for me. All I've got to do now is find one. Join me in part 2, when I hope I will." That's definitely not an E-Type Jaguar. Welcome back to A Car Is Reborn. I've decided which E-Type Jag I want. I want a Series 1. It's got to be a 4.2 litre and it's got to be a roadster. I've been looking through the classic car mags. I've rung loads of people and I found one car, I hope, that could be the one I want. I've got the documents from the owner and he said, turn up at this farm and you'll find my car between a Land Rover and a tree underneath which is a load of MDF. MDF. Nice caravan over there. Land Rover. Is this it? Excellent. Pete, mate, catch this. Whoa. Are you ready for this? Oh, yes! That's a good start. It's got 4 wheels. Look at that beauty! 6-cylinder XK engine. Looks a bit manky. Oh look, isn't that sweet? Look, on the dipstick. It's got oil in it and everything. On the dipstick, look what it says. Stop engine, wait 1 minute. Fantastic. I'm going to need some expert help with this. I got a tip-off for this car from a mate of mine called Steve Berry, who runs a Jaguar restoration workshop. And I think I'm going to give him a ring because, frankly, I don't know what I'm looking for. right, Steve, mate?
Hello, Mark. How you doing?
All right, she's in a
Yeah?
bit of a state.
Well, it's a nice day for it, isn't it? Shall we have a look?
Come on!
Let's have a look.
I've got all this paperwork, right, which is all the documents and stuff. I haven't had a look through that yet. I'll leave that there.
Right.
Now, I've had a quick look around, but I mean, I'm just worried that it's a bit of a pup, really, because there's bits missing. And what do you think?
Well, shall we have a look round?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bumper.
Are they going to be
Front side light.
Are they expensive bits then? If we
They are.
get it?
I'd like to look at a car where it's all the original bits are there, ideally. You
Right.
know, reproduction parts. They don't look right and they don't fit right.
Engine?
That looks all pretty much complete. I like to see you've got all the right cam covers there, the inlet manifolds, carburetors, and all the linkage looks fine.
How do we know that this is the same engine that was in this car originally and it's not a different one? Because I spotted on here, there's engine numbers on this plate.
Well, you've got your chassis plate there, which would be body number, chassis number, engine, and gearbox.
Right.
And what you can do is check with Jaguar Heritage to make sure
Oh, right.
how this car came out,
Excellent.
and
Superb.
with the matching numbers, and you can check.
Because you've got a number here. Is that the engine number?
That's the head number. Let's have a look at this bonnet. It does look very good. Now these bonnets they are expensive. They're about £2,000 plus the VAT.
What?
For a new bonnet. It's basically over a third of the vehicle. So this bonnet will set you back about two grand plus the VAT.
Take a very, very close look at it then.
This is where they go.
Right.
Down there.
Yeah.
The bottom where the hinges join the bonnet, they go there, and it looks in very good condition. I'd say at some point that this has had a new bonnet on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else are the classic E-Type problems we should be looking for?
Well, as we go through the car, the doors go, the
Right.
door skins and the door bases. That's a common problem with the car. And as you can see, this is just starting to, this lip here, the returned edge on the skin starting to fatten out. We've got corrosion in here on the door bases, and we've got the skin is fattening out on the returned edge here. So
Fattening out, that's your technical
Well,
panel building.